Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with My Life. No, let's scratch up. Take two. Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with. I am Soila, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Kevina Soila. I am 28 years old. I live in Mombasa, and I love new followers like you. First of all, allow me to thank the 225 subscribers of you that are here watching me right now. I have 225, but I only get like 70 views. Also, why are you not showing me love on my views, on my videos? I really want you to show me love. I really appreciate it. Anyway, by the title of this video, as you've already seen, we are talking about girl relationships in my life and what I think girl relationships or girl friendships are, and what I my own experience in girl relationships and my take out of it, and how I view them, and basically everything that involves girls relationships. So in my 28 years of life, I've only been in two serious girl relationships. But I say, when I say serious, is the relationships that even my people know, like my family knows this person, I know their family knows mine, like tuko hivyo. So I'm a girl's girl. In my 28 years of life, I've only been in two serious girl relationships. The first relationship was, I think, when I was still in high school. There was this babe I met in, it was actually a work event that connected the both of us. And we were selling tickets at City Mall. Those who know City Mall Mombasa know this place, they know what I'm talking about. So Diamond was coming, I think it was back in 20, if not 2013, it's 2016, between the 2 years. I'm not so sure which year. I'm really not so sure which year. But I think Diamond was coming to Mombasa, I think, for the very first time. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, in my first girl relationship that I was in, let us call this babe, let's just call her babe. All right? All right. So, we were here selling tickets, and my dad was working in this specific hotel, and definitely because my dad was working there. He was like, "You want to make some more money?" I was like, "Yeah, come sell tickets for us, and you're gonna make yourself some more money, and also you get the free ticket to see Diamond." And definitely at that time, Diamond was a big deal. He still is, but at least I think that time he was making more sense than he is right now. My own two coins, my own thinking. So here we were, immediately we just became friends with this babe. And one thing led to the other, and we just grew as friends. Like, we became so inseparable. Whenever you see her, you'll see me. Whenever you see me, you'll see her. So my family got to know her. I never got to know her family because her family was, I think, staying in Nakuru at the time, and we were in Mombasa. And what are the chances that I'll ever go to Nakuru? None. And plus, I think at that time, she had already told me that she's not in a good relationship with her people. So I never really forced anything at that time. So here we were, doing the thing called friendship. We were enjoying each other's company. But now, come which year? Come 2018. Hey, I'm telling you, like, this girl was my right to die. Hey, if there's anybody who knew me, it was her. Honestly speaking, like, she was the kind of person who, I'd say she was actually my big sister. Like, she was everything. When I used to go to know, or now life started happening for her. And I'm not saying like that I was jealous. I was really happy for her, but it was in the kind of relationship where I thought we'd actually, our children will know each other, our husbands are gonna be best friends. I'm that kind of person in relationships, basically, not just male female, but also female female relationships. I'm usually the kind of person who never gets into a relationship knowing that it might end tomorrow or this might not actually work out. I always get in knowing that this is going to happen in a lifetime. So I tend to be very cautious not to hurt people's feelings, and to be very considerate, and to be so loving, and to go out of my way, and to even bend my back to actually be what they need. in a person. So I was all that and I was doing all that for her. I'm not saying we never had fights. We actually had fights, but we could actually solve them amicably. So come 2018, yeah. Come 2018, hey, I think in December, yeah, I think 2018 November or December, between the 2 months. Right at this point, life was happening for me, so we were never really meeting each other frequently as we were, but we were still in touch. We were still talking to each other, and plus at this time, I think she had already moved to Nairobi and was seeing this other Nigerian guy that I really didn't like. The reason why I didn't like him, I don't even know why. I can't remember, but I just didn't, or I didn't have any opinions about him. Nothing, but I was really happy for her. So it got to a point where she was in Nakuru, and we were talking one day, and she was telling me how she was feeling so bad and she was feeling so sick, and she needed money to actually go to the hospital. Money she didn't have, and at that time, sina kama mimi nilikuwa job, so I think I sent her, if not 5K, 10,000 shillings. I don't remember between the two. I sent this babe 10,000 bob, and I'm like, if I'm in a relationship, I will never ask for money back. I will never be like, make sure you send it, even if it's a female relationship. And those are things that should actually be, I don't know, I don't know. But right now, there's advice that I was told by somebody: only give out money that you're willing to lose. Listen to that again. Give only lend out money or give out money that you're willing to lose. Like ile money, hata usipopata, you're okay with it. Me, I never thought about it at I need this money back. I was just like, this is my friend, this is my sister who needs this money at this time, and I have it, so why not help her? And I wasn't looking at it like I need to get this money back. No, 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 no. So after that time, because I remember also during that time she was on and off, she was on and off. And she had told me sijui simu yake imeharibika, so she was using a kaduda and she was far from the town. It was just excuses, excuses, excuses. So to me, I sent her money. But ever since I sent her money, let me tell you something, I never heard from her until after 9 months, where she showed up to my office with a baby. And I'm telling you, I was now during this whole 9 months. Now it has gotten to a point where I don't know where she is. I know she's dating a Nigerian, and cases at that time were Nigerian were using people as sacrifices. So in the back of my mind, I was like, has this girl been put in a fridge and I don't know? And I don't even know. I didn't even have this guy's number. I don't even know. I was so worried, you guys. I was so fucking worried about this babe. I was so worried. I was calling her every single day. Definitely, I know her number. I still do. 0722 551 da 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 da. I still know it up to date. When you are special to me, I do everything. So all this, and I'm telling you, I was so worried. This is 9 months. This is a person who you are talking to close to every day. Now they just disappear. And then again, I even looked for her. I'm telling you, I've never met her sisters, so I don't even know her family members. She just told me she's an orphan, but she had sisters. I never met any of her sisters. So there's this day I was from watching, no, was I from watching a movie really? I don't think so. But I was at this place, what is it called? I've really forgotten it. But if you know Cinemax, there's this place where they make very good pork ribs at Big Square. At Big Square in Cinemax, I was just eating with, I think I was with my sister. I'm not so sure. And then I saw this, I saw my best friend's boyfriend. Come at that time they had married. So technically, it was the husband. So I saw the guy. I stopped eating and I rushed. I was like, this guy was called so. So I was like, hey, come here. I'm not even kidding you guys. I was like, what? I was so shocked and I ran to him and I was like, So there is something that is happening, and by that, this all 9 months that I'm trying to talk to this babe, I'm trying to connect to her. Her phone sometimes ilikuwa inakuja on, mara inazimwa tena, na ikikuja on itaniletea notification you tried calling, because I was calling her every single day, and then, excuse me, and then it goes off again. So I was like, what's happening? What's happening? So there's this day I saw the guy and I was like, hey, can you wait over there? What are you doing? I was like, so uh, there's this girl. I know you don't remember me, but my name is so and so. Definitely I had to introduce myself just in case maybe they are not together. I didn't know the situation, so I was like, you are dating my friend at this point, and of late I've never been able to get rid of her, or get hold of her. What's happening? Have you heard from her? This guy was like, she's okay. I'm gonna ask her to call you. I was like, sure. What did you say? She's okay. Shelly, I need more, I was like, I need more. Give me more things to, because you just can't tell me she's okay. Like, where is she? She's like, she's gonna contact you, and that's it. He got to his car and he drove off. I didn't even believe it. But still, again, I still did not like just believe what this guy had said, because again, men can lie. All right. So fast forward to 9 months later, I was just in the office doing my own shenanigans. Then I hear a knock in my office, and I was like, yes, please come in, because definitely she knew I was working. She used to come to my office. We used to go together to the shopping. After office hours, we go shopping together. We go to my house. We were just everything. So this babe enters in. No, actually, no, no, no. Before that happened, she called me when she was downstairs, and she was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Babe, are you okay?" Because this is the first call in 9 months. Like, are you okay? Where are you? Tell me where you are. I'm gonna come right away. I was like, I'm downstairs and I'm coming. Are you in the office? I was like, yeah, I'm coming. We talk. I was like, okay, come, come, come. Let me tell you something, Mina. Hey, this babe entered the office and she was with a baby. And I was like, was I really an enemy of progress that she didn't want to share with me this joy? Oh my God, I did not believe it. I cried. Let me tell you guys, when you love someone, definitely you know what I mean. Like I felt betrayed. I was here worrying my ass off, and you are somewhere just going through it, going through life without me, when I could not actually go through life without you. All my 9 months have been so terrible because I was so worried. Like, where are you? In this kind of world where people are being abducted every day, where is this babe? Where is my sister? And then you show up. So I was like, me, I'm not having it. And she was like, I'm sorry, talk to me. She was even kneeling down. I was like, just don't, just don't. I don't know. I could not, up to date, I've not even been able to bring myself to actually forgive her. And after that, by the she started acting like we were besties again, like nothing had happened. And I was like, I don't know. I'm usually someone, if you wrong me, it really like pierces my soul. It's so hard for you to actually get the trust back. And I'm one who doesn't know how to pretend. If you fucked up, you fucked up. You don't have to be acting like, we're good, we're cordial, we're here having fun, but deep down I'm hurt. No, 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 no. So I was like, right now, I really don't need this. I understand, but like, you've hurt me, and you are one person. If you are thrown out, you didn't have a place to stay, and I also didn't have a place to stay, like I would literally sit with you in the streets. Like, she was that kind of person to me. Like, I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me, but she fucked up. So it really hurt me, and I was like, were we really friends? I started questioning every single thing. I was like, were we even friends from the beginning? Was it even real? This is something that we had even talked about, that the time we were going to be pregnant or whatever, but this is something that was supposed to happen for us together. But if you decided to go through this without me, that just shows where I was in your life, where you had placed me in your life, and I wouldn't want to, like, I wanted to just reciprocate. See, you see, I'm not important, let me just cut myself off. So, ever since then, I cut myself off. Even the days where she came to my life, I just cut myself off, and that was it. Since then, I have never really spoken to her or talked to her. This is 2019 now. I have never seen her, I have never spoken to her, I have never done anything. We tried talking, but to me, it was just not working anymore. It wasn't just working out anymore. So she eventually became a bestie to my sister, and I don't know, whatever that was happening was just shenanigans that I was not really up for it. So that was my first story. So that was my first girlfriend story. My second bestie story was a certain babe. Now this babe we met in college. Yeah, she was a good friend, I think, but mi nakwanga mchopi. Mi siwezi sema mi ni danda, hata kama mi ni danda, but mi si danda. Mi nakwanga mchopi. Nikisema nasoma mi hakuna venye nitafail. Ni venye tu nakwanga na mchezo mingi shule, una get. So in school, but in university, I wasn't as playful as I was in high school with studies. So in uni, I was really studying a lot, and definitely all of you know that I'm doing my CPA. So as I was doing my section, because I combined section 3 and 4. For those who are doing CPA know this. Right now it's intermediate level, so I combined the two sections together. So I was doing morning classes for section 3 and evening classes for section 4. At that time, I wasn't even doing anything. I wasn't even working. So I was like, why not? And it was during the COVID year. So see me, I was here combining section 3 and 4. Mind you, I'm doing all units, all 6 units. So I met this babe who was actually doing section 3, but closer to the exam, she decided she wants to do section 4, and she was like, I want you to coach me. So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So that's how we started being friends. She was the kind of person in class. She was so nice. Actually, she's so nice. She's the kind of person who let people even sit on her. And I'm the kind of person who's like, you're not gonna take advantage of her. She's really like, oh yeah, misawa, haina neno, Mungu anaona, Mungu atalipa. She's that kind of babe. So let's call this babe Honey, okay? So here I was studying with Honey a lot of times. Nearing, and then COVID came. Of course, we stopped learning in March, and we resumed learning in November. We were supposed to do, we didn't even do our exams in April, because we were supposed to do our exams in April. So we waited until December to do our exams. So we had a whole year to actually study. So we were doing a lot of. She even came to where I was staying. So we were staying together and revising together. So here we were, our friendship grew definitely, and we became so close, we became inseparable. And the difference between me and her, me, I'm the kind of person who, nimegoroka, kichwa haikwangi poa. Yeye, mtoto wa Mungu, sisemi si mtoto wa Mungu, but her, she's extra. Ni wale, nimeokoka, I go to church every Sunday, I do novenas. Catholics know that. Nendanga njia ya msalaba, while me, I'm like, evil. But yeah, it is a must for her to do these things. So with that friendship, it's just we started being friends in 2020. We are in 2025. I stopped being friends with her, I think, this year. Now that I've changed my number, she doesn't know my new number. And the reason why is because you'd find I give love. Me, when I love you, you'll know. I don't know how to pretend. When I love you, you know. When you're important to me, you'll know. I'll make you feel important. During your special days, I'll make you feel important. So during birthdays, because she was working in a different county than I was, I used to go surprise her. She doesn't even know that I was going, with flowers, with this, with a present. But during my birthdays, I'd just get a call, na si ati ana uwezo ya kunipea present ama ya kunifanya ni feel important, but things were just not reciprocated, you understand. And sometimes you're like, you're really doing too much, and uweke watu penye wamekuweka. So it just got to a point where I feel like I wasn't getting the same energy that I was giving, and I was like, love yourself sis, love yourself. and we grew apart. And another reason was because, okay, she was complaining about the relationship I was in because it was toxic, not because I wasn't giving her time, but because it was toxic, and she felt like my boyfriend at that time didn't really like her. And I don't know if that was true, but I don't think it was. She just had her own insecurities. I was like, that was not even true. Plus, I'm not the kind of person who'd let a man come in a relationship between me and my girl. Like, the man needs to get in line. As much as I'm stupid when it comes to love relationships, I'm not that stupid. To me, girl friendships come before romantic relationships. So it got to a point where she got into. I was so happy because all her life she was in a very toxic relationship, and when she saw the light and got into another relationship that she was being served right, she actually put me aside. Literally put me aside. Literally, I had to beg her to. If I want to see her, she was like, I have to tell my man first. When I want to go see her in the county she was like, you can't come because every weekend now we've changed plans with my man, and now I'm seeing my man. So then I'm like asking myself, so when do I see you? Or when I want to see you, I can't see you because you have a man. So you tell this man this weekend you're with me. So I felt like I was being put aside. I don't know if I was being petty, but I felt my reasons were valid, and I just told myself, just put people where they've put you. So I just put her aside, and it hurt me because, again, this is also a failed relationship. I've invested my feelings, my money, my time, my everything. Definitely, the separation, me detaching myself was not so easy, but it had to happen. And those were the two, I can say those were the two serious relationships that, girl relationships that I've had. Ever since that, I don't think I have been in any serious girl relationship again. Though I really wanna form. Right now, I'm putting myself out there to actually network. I don't know how even people put themselves out there, but I'm really open to putting myself out there to network, to come, to form a community of women where we can support each other, we can be there for each other, we can actually be positive about each other, we can actually be empowering each other. And if you're up to it, Ebu DM me, send me your CV, because like I'm looking for friends. I don't have friends, I don't have a social life, and I'm trying to create one for myself because it's very good for people to have friends. It's very good to have people to actually put you in shape and tell you you're fucking up, or actually when you need people to be there for you, they're actually people who genuinely care about you. And I just want to create that. I'm the kind of person who love socializing. I love, look at, I'm a very bubbly type. I'm a conversationalist, if that makes any sense. I like yapping. I like making fun. I'm a very happy person. I'm a very jovial person. So I'm definitely someone who will not get bored when I am there. And when I love for real. I don't play games. I am there for people. I come through for people I really care about. So yeah. Am I open to forming girl relationships? As I've said, I'm even actively looking for one. I want to take the chat outside the WhatsApp group. I usually saying I love those friendships where you cry together, you are there for each other, you are traveling the world with each other, you are going out with each other, you are getting drunk with each other. I love those kind of friendships. I live for those kind of friendships that you uplift each other. I'm there for it. Anyway, I don't know about your experience, but if you've had similar experiences as mine, don't worry. Don't worry. Just know, don't settle for less, and you're important, and you need to love yourself, because only by loving yourself will you identify these gaps that you have in your lives too, when you feel like, hey, things are not working out okay, this is not right, this is no, I don't want to settle for this, I don't need this in my life. So I'm at a point where I hope I'm making sense to you guys, and you're understanding my content. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and love yourself. Continue if you're in any girl relationship, or you've ever grown apart from your friend. Tell me what your experience was like. and in the comment section below, and also tag your friends and be like, you know, kudos to you people who are doing good with their friendships. For those who have done me bad, shame on you. May you change. All right, and I forgive you. All right. So until next time, I really hope you enjoyed the video. So until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Road to 500 subscribers. Please get me to 500 subscribers before the first quarter is actually over. So by April, what is it in kwa macho ya Mungu si kitu. Do the thing. Get me to 500 subscribers by end of April, and I really appreciate it. I mean, support your girl. So until next time, it's muchos gracias and ciao, Bella. Don't forget to be happy. Bye.